Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Jesus and Me. I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been a long time since I posted videos on my channel and I know that I keep saying this every time I post a video, but hopefully and I'm praying that this will change. So there's this verse that I recently read and it touched me. This passage, as I was studying, it spoke to me and I thought I should share it with you guys so that it will be a blessing to you as well. So it's from Isaiah chapter 42 and the verse is 3. A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out. In faithfulness he will bring forth justice. If we see in verse 3, Isaiah writes about bruised reed. The English word bruised, it does not fully convey what Isaiah is trying to teach us. The word bruise is a weak word because we experience bruises all the time, right? So what's the big deal with a bruise? But in the Hebrew language, the word we translate in the English as bruise is a word that means crushed. It means a deep contusion, a rupture of the blood capillaries. So this is not just a break in the skin externally, but rather it's a break internally that has injured or destroyed a vital, very important internal organ. So Isaiah is talking about maybe something you don't see on the surface, but on the inside you're so crushed that you are literally dying. For Isaiah, it is the reed that is crushed. The reed is actually a stalk of grain, if you can see, that is broken or crushed at such an angle it will never produce again. But at the same time, this servant that Isaiah is writing about is able to do something that no one can do. He can heal the crushed reed so that it can produce grain once again. You know, like anyone in history, Jesus Christ, the suffering servant, is attracted to hopeless cases. Now, that's something that deeply touched me. He loves the fragile. He loves healing people who have been beaten, battered and bruised. Maybe these bruises don't show on the outside, but on the inside they are so crushing that they can bring death. Isaiah is telling us that God knows just what to do to bring healing. He sends his son. Now coming to smoldering wicks, if we see in the same verse, smoldering wicks were useless. In a time that people depended only on lamps for light, smoldering wicks did nothing but just create smoke in the house and give light or just no light at all. So they would be, snuffed out or just thrown away because they are not of use to anyone. This made sense. But when it comes to people who are like smoldering wicks, people who create more smoke than light, people who seem to create more problems than they are worth, Jesus does not despise them or reject them. He will not snuff them out, but he welcomes them and will make them a light for him if they will just but come to him. Many a times we feel that God deals roughly with our weaknesses and failures, but actually the opposite is true. He deals with them gently, tenderly, helping them along until the bruised reed is strong and the smoldering wick is in proper flame. Are you a bruised reed? Today you are upright and sturdy, you are rooted in confidence once, then you are bruised by harsh words, a friend's anger, or a spouse's betrayal, or your own failure. Is there anything closer to death than a smoldering wick on a candle? Once you blazed with faith, but something happened and you don't have that fire in you anymore. God is a friend of the wounded heart and the keeper of your dreams. By his touch, bruised reeds will be straightened and smoldering wicks will be ignited. The last line of that verse says, in faithfulness he will bring forth justice. Beautiful. In spite of our brokenness and hopelessness, he says that he will bring justice for us. Not because we have been faithful or we are faithful, but because he is faithful and he has made a promise and he cannot leave us like that. Now how beautiful is that? I hope this encouraged you all. I will meet you all in my next video, and this is me, Shalina, signing off. Bye.